If you were a parent and you came home, turned on the television to relax, and you see your kid on the television throwing stones at authorities and other students, what would you do? Welcome to Kaking with LT. This is your girl, Lady-TLIB.
Without peace, there can be no progress and development.
Hello and welcome to Kaking with LT. This is your girl, Lady-TLIB. Yes, I know you were expecting a special, a second person next to me. Yes, Liberian artist, Dallas Dinero. He was supposed to be in town, but he had another obligation. So don't worry. I'm going to have him on in the nearest future. Look forward to the next 2 shows on here. I'm going to be having some very interesting guests. Trust and believe me. You know your girl Lady T always delivers. So shout out to you for watching and putting my views. You know, it reached up to 70,000 people. Don't mind how many views, but the show alone reached to 70,000 people, which I totally appreciate all of you guys for sharing and loving and caring for Lady T. I'm gonna try my best not to disappoint you guys. So today I'm gonna talk about one of the most trending stories in the Liberian community, and it's pretty much gonna take all of my time because I already have so much to say, I think, and I would like for us to actually read what is on social media and let us dissect it, because I think understanding things as Liberians is difficult, and everybody just take everybody for what, you know, for face value, and don't question or do research. So Lady T is here to help us break things down, and I hope you guys are ready. Now, before I start, before I get started, I just want to give a shout out to a Liberian-based artist, J Slaw. He just got signed to Angler's Bar. And then shout out, of course, to Bedeka Entertainment. They just got they have a new artist called Oweezy. He has a very nice song out right now. You know, if you wedding, next year wedding, that's where you should be looking. He has a really great song out called I Do, and of course he's featuring CJ, so check it out. And another thing coming from the motherland, Revolution is actually in jail. According to Inside Liberia, he was actually busted for drugs, so he's in jail right now. And hopefully, you know, I'll be following up and checking on to see, you know, what's the update on his situation. Shout out to Liberian Canadian based how should call him, charity organizer. His name is Leo Johnson. They just did a groundbreaking of a learning center. It's a library, but they call it a learning center for it's going to be a state-of-the-art learning center in Liberia. So congratulations to you. According to him, he said the primary goal of the center is to develop practical pretty much is for Liberian students that want to do, you know, improve on their schoolwork, you know, that wants to do more research and investigation. The library is going to be available to them. They're going to also have internet, free internet on there. So students, you guys get ready. You some of your wishes are coming true. So congratulations to Mr. Johnson, and you know, and all his donors that are helping him out with this project.
Nice Family African Market, your local African market that brings you the best African products at lower prices, like frozen or dry food, fruits and vegetables, healthy and beauty products, drinks, and more. We are open 7 days a week and located at 633 Boss Lake Road, Crystal, Minnesota. Visit our store and let us help you with your weekly grocery supply.
Yes, welcome back to my favorite segment, Compare and Contrast. So last week, I did talk a little bit about the most trending song in the Liberian music industry, which is called Photo. And I told you guys I love both. I really think it should be considered for music of the year, honestly speaking, because even down to politicians are talking about being in the photo. So but anyways, I wanted us to take a listen together, party together, but I want you guys to put your comments below, okay? Let me know which one you prefer or if you prefer both, okay? So I'm going to play the original photo and then play the remix pose for the selfie, okay? But let's get our party on. Now, remember, I'm not going to start from the beginning. I'm just going to play parts of it, okay? Because that was going to take like 6 minutes of our time. But if you want to listen to the full song, go on YouTube. The artist's name is Colorful, and he's featuring Takunje and Bokolo. And then post for the selfie is Dench and D12, Sir Duke and King Buju or King something. I'll find the name, okay? But let's get started. Let's get our party on because I am so hot for this. Seriously, I'm seriously like totally ready. Come on, for the photo, okay? They see your picture when I glare. It was busted. If I your picture will be awkward. That the reason why the way I took the picture didn't please. When I was in the pussy in the photo, talking said I didn't want joy in the photo. Where were y'all when we were in the photo? I don't know. And the sun for the photo. Photo go to the follow in the photo. When I wear the blah, shining in the photo. Shaka Dimo did not visit all the camera. You don't know more. They brought us in the photo. Yes, I post for the photo. But I can see myself in the photo. What happened to the photo? I can see myself in the photo. The people that were laughing at the photo, and the people that I see shining in the photo. I post for the photo, but I can see myself in the photo. Okay, what happened to the photo? I can see myself in the photo. The people that were laughing at the photo, and the people that I see shining in the photo. I can see myself because the way they take the photo. Mr. Photo, tell me how you read and take the photo. Back in the days when we were paying for the photo, LT rapper CEO were in the photo. Even lost our man in the photo. I got sick, I almost died in the photo. I see the different men all in the photo. Seeing the posting, they got dropped to the posting. Some of them posting, but I posting not fun. You on not to see what to get a nigga or down. I had a strong hold to see myself in the photo. I thought I posted, just say I was post. I'm a pro. Seeing different men in my post. And I'm fair. But some of them had an clear. When they see what coming, they see face, they scare. I post for the photo. But I can see myself in the photo. What happened to the photo? Now I can see myself in the photo. The people that were laughing at the photo, and the people that I see shining in the photo. Yes, that's the song Pause for the Photo. That's Colorful featuring the one and only Takunje and Pokolo. The song is totally hot. I'm enjoying it. I love it. If you start from the beginning, it's all full to fun. No, I love it. It's just relatable to me. So, please go on YouTube, find it out. His name is Colorful, just how it sounds like. Colorful featuring Takunje and Pokolo. Pokolo is spelled K-P-O-K-O-L. Now let me hit you guys with the remix. I call it remix. D12 did go live. He said it was a reply, but I think it's a remix. But hey, everybody has their opinion. So let me hit you guys with this one. It's Dange, D12, King Buju, and Sir Duke. Okay, it's called Pose for the Selfie. Yeah, you busy boss.
Frisking.
Hey.
Yeah, but share all the negative that you have been taking. Photographer, are you ready?
Yeah.
Because I was standing way in our photo.
Where? I see you.
And I post for the photo. While looking fine in the photo.
What?
And I post for the photo. But my face shining bright in the photo. What thing I do for the photo? Say, I work hard for the photo.
Yes,
then I play hard for the photo. I do anything for the photo.
I don't get one thing
for the photo. I play in the church for the photo. I play with the any for the photo. Say, go for the photo. I play with when I do for the photo. Man, I've been working hard for the photo. Now I'm praying the photo. Everybody like me in the photo. Yeah. They can see you in the photo. Nothing you are doing in the photo. Just so yama thing in the photo. Exactly. Some of y'all fighting in the photo. Some of y'all playing wish in the photo. What? Some of y'all jelly in the photo. Then I want share in the photo. Where feet lie in the photo. Your brain get tray in the photo. You was saying right in the photo. You was saying love in the photo. But you can see all in the photo. Your brain so dead in the photo. See, and I post for the photo. So I can see myself in the photo. Everybody standing in the photo. While looking bright in the photo. I'm about to wing in the photo. Hey. Yes, I am.
I tell you, I love it. Oh, this song is totally hot. Both of them. I like D12 because I can really put my little shade and stuff up in there. Yes, you know, anybody can put it there. The beat is more, you know, hey, talking beat and stuff like that. But you know, I like the original too. So I think I like both of them. But you let me know what you think. Do you like both? Do you like just one of them? Do you like D12 better than Colorful? Tell me why right down below. Now let's move on to another trending topic. Now let's get into the next trending story, which is about the MCSS students getting into trying to do a peaceful protest that turned into a riot. Now the students stated that you know, the teachers have not been paid for up to 4 months, and because of that the teachers decided not to pretty much teach or give them their tests. So because of that, they got into the street. You know, the idea was for them to go up to the president's office, you know, to do their protest there. But when they got there, you know, the convoy was coming in. They blocked the convoy from going in. Some of the students went to the extent of even laying on the floor, on the ground, you know, to prevent the convoy from going into the building, into the building, and or into the fence, the gate. And also because of that, you know, the president, because of the behavior they were pretty much exhibiting, the president did not come out to speak to them, and they were mad because of that. Now this is one of the things that I've been saying. We do not like to follow rules. We do not understand there's a chain of command. When the teachers decided not to give you guys the license or the test, you guys should have gone to the principal, and if the principal didn't do something, maybe then step it up to the next chain of command, not go to the president. You know, not go to the president. There are people you go to, and they will relay the message to the president. And that's one of the things that we keep forgetting. Everything is the president, but there are people in place that's supposed to be taking care of those things, and those are the people you guys are supposed to be going to. Well, anyways, let me just give a little bit. One of the students from Woodham vs. Tubman, you know, said we have our rights to learn, and such rights should not be handled for any reason. And I understand that, and I totally agree. You guys have the right, especially if you pay your tuition and you're in school for that. Definitely, for no reason it shouldn't. But the teachers, pretty much, they are the adults in this situation. They did it totally different. The students had to go on strike before they actually went out there to protest the following day. So the teachers in this case are totally wrong. They refusing to, I mean, after the first month, you guys should start talking about not getting paid. You waited up to 4 months. So why did you wait that long? And when all of those things was going on, and they kept on delaying your paychecks, why didn't you take it up the chain of command? Why you guys just sat there and did nothing, and then put all of that on the students and refused to teach the students? So I hope in some way the students tuition, maybe next semester, whatever, at least they don't have to pay. Hopefully they won't have to pay 100% of those tuitions, because I mean they cheated them when you look at it. Yes, I was a little bit upset of how they did it, because the students, when they went to the president's building or office, and he refused to see them. Of course, not every protest you're going to see the president. There are a chain of command, and he has other things on his plate to do. And just the fact that you guys blocked the convoy and stuff, that kind of didn't sit well with people, So, and then you guys did left from there. Let me just say, the students, the MCSS students, left from there and decided, well, if we are not going to learn, so we're gonna make sure private students don't learn. So they went to private schools and they started SDA, and they started to throw rocks at the students at the school. So they hurt some students, and then also they hurt, they broke property. And I don't understand the logic in that. You guys are forgetting those are private schools, number one. Number two, you cannot compare yourself to private schools. If something is happening to your school, yes, you can go and do your peaceful march and do whatever you want to do. They're not going to bother you. But you coming to another property to disrupt another a child from getting their education that their parents paid for was uncalled for. And that's one of the things that upset me, is like, why are you hurting other students? If you're hurt, go to, if the teachers refuse to help you out in something or give you your test or lesson, go up the chain of command. But you do not need to go to another school and destroy property. And that was the problem. They kept on going to other schools, and I saw the video. The SDA students started to retaliate. So they were throwing rocks at the SDA students too, throw rocks at them, and a dog came and blocked the road with his car. And I'm assuming it's one of the SDA teacher or principal that blocked the road so they don't come, they don't go to the school. But all of those things was uncalled for. If in your mind, you guys stated that it was supposed to be a peaceful protest, then you guys should have stayed on that track and did your peaceful protest. But when you're doing your peaceful protest, you cannot block the roads and stop other people from doing their regular activities. Like, for some reason, you guys got it backwards. Like, you cannot stop people that are not part of your strike or whatever you're doing or your protest. You cannot stop them from going on with their daily lives. You cannot go into straw businesses. That's a no-no. So it was very interesting. It was very scary. Now, there were pictures out there that were circulating with the students, being hurt. They got pictures. Some of them, I did see a video with a kid that was hurt on there. Now, what was going on, they were saying that part of the, because they were all over Monrovia, let's just say this, and part of the police force did tear gas some of the students, and that's how it went. Now, all the pictures that were circulating saying that the police hurt students and stuff like that, oh my God, I'm so upset with the opposition for doing those things, because I had to go and watch the video from the police chief. He said that most of those videos were old and pictures were old. There was something that happened like during election time. That was something that happened during Ellen regime time, and they took all of those photos, all of those things, and put it on social media.
Nice Family African Market, your local African market that brings you the best African products at lower prices like frozen or dry food, fruits and vegetables, healthy and beauty products, drinks, and more. We are open 7 days a week and located at 6330 Boss Lake Road, Crystal, Minnesota. Visit our store and let us help you with your weekly grocery supply.
Some individuals with the intent to cause widespread violence across the country began widely spreading, or you may say circulating, videos and photos that do not relate to Tuesday's incidents. These individuals maliciously researched photos of injured victims of the recent electoral violence in District 15 and a clash between the Liberian National Police and students of the MCSS school system in 2011 when Mr. Salif was president of the Republic of Liberia and this government had not come to power. We would like to make this very emphatically clear that the video that is being widely circulated on Facebook depicting students being injured at the G.W. Gibson High School is nothing but fake and far from the reality to what happened on Tuesday when students of the MCSS school system took to the streets in demand of the teachers' salaries. It can be vividly recalled on March 22.
People thinking this is what was happening. The police was actually hurting people. That is so disappointing. That is so nasty. That is so disgusting of every one of you guys that did that on social media. You cannot play with people's emotions like that. And this is what I kept on saying, that we as Liberians don't take everything on social media at face value, because people do mess with your emotions. If you have any questions, go and do research. There is KMTV out there. There is Front Page Africa out there that covers some things in things in Liberia. Go ahead and read and watch their live video for yourself, because people on Facebook, these Liberian Facebook politicians, are just doing things to make the country look ugly, and they feel like they're hurting Judge Weah and not knowing they're hurting themselves. They're hurting Liberia, because when people see all of those things, no sound businessman wants to invest in a country or in anywhere that they're not going to make profit, that they're going to be they're going to be losing money. So they're scaring away all these investors and think they're hurting Judge Weah. No, you're not hurting Judge Weah. You are hurting the country. You are hurting people in the country. The same people that you claim you are fighting for, those are the people you are hurting, because when investors comes in, you know what happens? People get jobs. And you guys are just messing things out for the country, and it was such a disgusting act. Now, I do not support students going out there and hurting other students. I do not support students going out there and even hurting law enforcement. It's not right to hurt other students. It's not right to go on private property and destroy it. And it's not right to block the street to stop other people from doing their daily activities. That was not right. But no, also, it is not right that the teachers held you guys from taking your tests or teaching you guys in school. And no, it is not right that the teachers weren't being paid. So yes, everybody is to blame, but you have to go through the chain of command and ask what happened, why the money didn't trickle down, who was responsible for this. Don't tell me the president is the one that actually physically gave the money to them. There are people under the president that run those things. So we have to learn how to go through the chain of command. Now, from what I'm hearing or reading, that it was 1,200 plus teachers that weren't paid for up to 4 months. And so far, hopefully by the end of this week, there were 995 teachers that have been paid 100% for the month of September, and the rest of them supposed to be paid hopefully by today, which is Friday. So I'm really hoping that all of these teachers gets paid. All the ones that have bank accounts have been paid. Then I think it's like about 2,000 plus 2,200 or more teachers that don't have bank account, and so their checks gonna be going out. So thank you guys for doing all of those. Teachers are important, and even in the US, teachers are still getting paid less, and that's a continuous discussion. So we should all keep supporting and talking, having a conversation about our educators, because without them, our children will be lost. We need education. We need someone that went through the process to educate our young students. But I was just totally against, it don't make sense that you should get on the streets and attack other students because your teachers are not being paid. So I will attack your school. So all in all, I'm happy that these students by Monday will be in school and teachers are paid and ready to teach those students. So thanks to all of the people in Eugene. I saw the police department, you guys did an awesome job. I saw some videos. You guys were preventing things from happening here and there, clearing the blockage that the students created. So you guys did a good job. So I'll give you guys the prop for there, and thank you for everybody that responded quickly and got this situation solved. So let's move on to the next one. I just want you guys to watch this video.
What's up? My name is Ananias, and I'm reacting to this guy that's pooping on the grass. Don't know why. Let's get it in.
This is Labrador right now. This guy is... What? It's unbelievable. What? You should do? Yo. Damn. Oh, you know my man.
This dude has toilet paper. Listen, toilet paper that you could get up, get from the bathroom or your nearby store. If you're living in a house, doesn't a house come with a bathroom that has a toilet in it? Why would you go be inappropriate, sit on that grass and do number 2? Huh? Does that make sense?
Oh, you know my man, they can't ask my brother to go in the Wow. You could get ticket for that, man. I'm telling you.
Ticket number 2, right on the lawn in public. Do you know what a human feces can do? When he's done with that, do you know how many water, and when the rain goes, it's gonna rain, and the water from that feces gonna go into other water stream, and that's how people get sick. Now I want you guys to take that in. And I want you guys that always try to blame the president for everything that is happening instead of trying to take responsibility. I want you to take that video, observe it, and think, I guess Judge Weah is responsible for him to sit on the lawn to poop. We are our own problem. We are the one that are making it hard. We refuse change, we fight change, and when a change comes, we destroy it. Liberia, we got to do better. Oppositions, y'all got to do better. Now, the last time someone called me Judge Weah's girlfriend, let me clear this up to you guys. I'm not, nor will I ever be his girlfriend. But when I see what is wrong, I will talk about it. I'm not for or against CDC. I'm not for or against the oppositions. But I'm going to talk about what is right. Maybe, just maybe one day, somebody is going to listen and somebody will apply this. There are so many investors out there. There are so many people out there that wants Liberia, wants the best for Liberia. And we're sitting out here on social media and looking like a fool and scaring away people. If you want better Liberia, get off your butts and start working towards it. This is your girl, Lady-TLIB on Kaking with LT. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Receive your miracle. Take it.